Hey, we're here. We're back. It's time for some Tomb of Annihilation. I'm DanimalDM, and here is my group of people. I've recently changed my camera from mirrored to non-mirrored, so I'm going to keep going like a whole bunch. Forgive me. But I realized last week when I showed off my Liches Be Crazy shirt that it was in reverse, and I wasn't happy. No. And I've never
What's it say in reverse? Perfect.
So,
and that's how you summon a lich.
Now, let's see if I get this right. On the top left, we have Chad's friend. How you doing?
What's up? Friend? Good. Ready to do this.
Excellent. And on the... God damn it. Down there is Brian. How you doing, Brian?
Good. I'm good.
Down here is Solution. That one I won't get wrong. Down is down.
Yeah, it's Australian.
Oh yeah. So down is up.
Up is down.
Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah. And over there is Logan. How you doing, Logan?
Good. Ready to kill a lich.
And the last direction that I haven't pointed to. You ready? Damn it, did it wrong. Cedric. Hey, give me a high five.
Man?
Give me a high five, Cedric. Yeah.
Other way? I don't know.
No, that's good. That's good. All right. So we are nearing the end of Tomb of Annihilation. Just loading up the Gears of Hate level, which you guys have pretty much cleared. You fought a...
Wait, it's called the Gears of Hate?
Yes, this level is called the Gears of Hate.
I love this dungeon.
So you guys sorted out the planetary globes and the spheres of whatnot that I believe Boone hopped in and actually was quite effective, even though he was sealed away, completely protected from the decapitating Yugoloth.
I like that you say sorted out when basically we just smash everything that we come across in this.
So,
occasionally
nice.
we put them in specific orders before we smash them.
And then you smash them in that order. And then you found a secret door to the south after besting this Yugoloth, but not before it decapitated your dear NPC. Is that her head, Sasha? He had a great axe that was quite decapitating, if that's a word, which I believe has been gifted to...
It was captivating.
It was decapitating.
Jesus.
So poor Lucanu lost her head. She lost her wits, you know. Can't lose your head in those situations. Bythor now has the great axe and has since decapitated a devil, which is cool. You guys found a little secret passageway revealing Orvex. You got rid of Lucanu for Orvex. That was a good trade, right? Right?
Hey, Orvex has pulled weight by the end of this campaign.
You just wait. Like, Orvex will reveal his final form, and he's been a Serac the whole time.
That's fair. He's earned it.
Yeah. And then you guys went back to the Golden Mastodon and decided to put the Star Rod inside. At which point it started rotating.
It was amazing.
And you know, the most reckless, the most daredevil character, you know, Corridon, was on top of the Golden Mastodon, ready for whatever came. And turns out he was in the safest position of all, where there was no flames whatsoever. At which point, a series of 5 separate sets of devils, starting with a Spine Devil and ending with an Aranyes. Ooh, it was a tough fight, but I feel like you guys actually handled yourselves pretty well. You guys fared pretty well. You kicked their asses. They are dead. You got gifted a stone chalice, and you were given the praise of a previously badass warrior who is now rested for the rest of time.
Who I believe we threw into a hole in time and space.
Oh no, this is the guy that gave you the chalice and then disappeared into
Oh
ice.
yeah.
What chalice?
Yeah.
Special mention to the Misty Step power bomb that I put on that winged chick, because that had to.
Yeah, that was that has to be called out. That was rather nice. I'm getting used to that ability that you have there. I believe you've done it to the... Is it just the Beholder and the Airy Nest, or have you done it to anything else yet?
I feel like you did it to one other thing.
Mm.
I thought you did like something out in Schultz.
In the tower. I did it coming out of the tower.
That's right. That was that had a point. So, yeah, and you find yourselves now licking your wounds, putting soothe on any burns that y'all have, and trying to figure out what you guys are going to do next. So, what is the plan?
I'm going to sit down on the floor and pop an aura of vitality and start healing the, I think, Boone, Bythor, and Corden all got pretty mauled. Is that correct?
Bythor's alright, but he can get more.
I'm at 56.
I'm at 27.
I think I'm down 20.
I'm down 2.
The most damage you've taken this entire game.
Okay, Corden, take the first 4 rolls. Boone, take the next 4. Bythor, the next 2. And who else was wounded?
Orvex got hurt a little bit.
Okay, so Boone, the 3, and then Orvex can have the last, 4 points.
Alright, Orvex is up to 24. Look out.
That's the good stuff there, man. I like it so.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. Well, if everybody has got their healing, was that all of them used?
That was all 10 rolls, yeah.
Everyone has applied them. Did you apply Bythor's solution?
I wasn't sure which ones I'm looking in that list. Is
Did,
it the 6?
did Bythor...
It should be the 6 and the 8 for Bythor.
6 and the 8. Well, he only needed 1, I think, then.
Yeah, put him to full. It's all good. Cool. So, what are you guys planning on doing?
Passing the fuck out.
You want to pass the fuck out?
I want to take a look at that chalice.
Olo's a little bit terrified of what just happened and does not want to move.
The stone block still in place?
Sorry, the stone block has been removed. As soon as the chalice was whisked away, the stone block has been removed.
Do we need a short rest?
I mean, I need a long rest. I don't have any of my stuff.
I'm actually in pretty good shape.
Probably be best to go into a fight with a full-blown Corridon as opposed to...
Yeah, but didn't we just take a long rest right before we did this?
You haven't taken... you took a long rest probably about... Well, you completed a long rest about 4 hours ago.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, I got lay on hands. I could heal some folks.
I mean, I can blow another healing spell if we need. I've got plenty of slots left.
I'm sure you guys have hit dice, right?
We do.
Yeah, we've hit this.
I've got healing too.
Yeah, if it's just a hit point thing, we can top up. But if it's, smites and spells and stuff.
Because you know that Corridon can't do any damage without smites or Staff of Striking dice.
I'm more
It
just
really takes the fun out of it.
I'm more just curious about how much XP was wrapped up in that entirety of hell that we just killed.
I can guarantee you not enough. If that's what you're
That's not really what I wanted to hear.
Well, that's what you get.
So are we going to do a short rest then, or what? Or just go on from here?
Yeah, because you recharge your Arcane Archer stuff on a short rest, don't you?
I do on a short rest, yes.
Yeah, then let's take a short rest, because those shots were super powerful.
Short rest it is.
Okay, so
I'm going to blow a couple hit dice here. Wait, provided we get the full hour.
You want the buff?
Yeah, I want the buff.
You do succeed in taking a short rest. So Orvex is going to use 2 hit dice plus the d6 from Song of Rest. Or is it a d8 now? Is it still a d6?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
I
still
had
a
to add that
D6.
in there.
So, you guys complete your short rest successfully. Anybody who has any abilities or what have you, get them back, and you may use things like arcane recovery, or whatever it is, if you have got them. What level bard are you?
8.
Yeah, it's still a d6. Level 9 becomes a d8. Cool. Well, whenever you guys are ready, you may proceed at your will.
Yeah, I'll use arcane
Alright,
recovery.
so- Oh, we should be careful when we go back down that hallway to make sure the disintegration effect hasn't turned back on. So, Corden, you want to go first?
Yeah, I don't care.
Since you got, magical scorpion armor on over your skivvies.
Yeah, do you have anything that would be lost anymore?
Not anymore.
I mean, you got a pair of like pants or something.
I have a loincloth that no, I don't. I don't. I have a Gamboy's pair of chouses I wear, and that's about it.
Oh, and
So are you just like chafing horribly under that armor?
Yeah.
and
No, I'm wearing the gambeson from the chainmail underneath that plate.
don't forget to apply the 16 temporary hit points as well, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
I'm telling you guys, if we fight this lich and I don't have my smites, I'm going to be so mad.
That's fair.
And you guys are going to be dead most likely.
We can't have them unless we have a long rest, though, right?
Right. But we must go on.
Yeah, let's at least get a foothold in the next floor, and then find a place to fort up.
I'm done. Yeah, that's good.
Alright, well, was that you yeeting the javelin down the disintegration hall?
It is.
Yeah, the javelin remains intact. And with a
Excellent.
20, it plings.
I will go back and collect it and carry on my way.
Alright, so, yeah, you guys may move. Your party is so split right now. And then a massive Yugoloth appears right in the center here.
God damn it! Don't let him roll a 20.
So what is your plan, guys?
I found Norvix. I don't know where Olo is.
I'm down the staircase down to the next level. Level.
So you're not jumping
Or
into
by where the evil geometry was.
You're not jumping into the evil geometry pit?
No, I'm good. I'm good with that.
Alright. So if the plan is just for everybody to go down those stairs, is that what you're all doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna light up Cowabunga and walk down.
If you want, I can just throw us to the level downstairs and you guys stop trying to move to the stairs.
Sounds good to me.
Oh.
I have to move Chicken and myself, so it's fun to keep him going.
Alright.
Well, because if I move myself before Chicken and Chicken gets stuck in the dark behind me, I can't move him, so...
Mm-hmm. I get that. So,
Like a chicken in the dark.
oh, jeez. Alright, so you guys have, just to recap, you have completed the Rotten Halls for level 1, the Dungeon of Deception for level 2, the Vault of Reflection for level 3, the Chambers of Horror for level 4, the Gears of Hate for level 5, and you are entering... I'm going to give you guys a little spoiler. You are entering level 6, the Cradle of the Death God.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It wasn't bad. The death.
Yeah, just the cradle. I'm like, okay, I can work with the cradle.
It didn't say the
For now.
location of the Death God or your death. It was just the cradle of a Death God. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
This is where Death Guard was born.
I mean, to be fair, if you have to fight a death god, it might as well be a baby death god in a cradle.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys already know that Acerak is trying to do something with the Soulmonger.
We do?
Yeah, you've gotten some tidbits of information, but not heaps. You know that Acerak is not the Soulmonger. You know that something is trying to happen here. Anyway, you guys see the stairs? Does everybody have sight?
Yes.
What is that billowing cloud like?
Well,
thing?
it's interesting you say that. Green smoke billows out from a bronzed cauldron in the middle of this 20-foot-high vaulted hall. Barely visible through the haze are 3 rocking chairs, several workbenches heaped with haberdashery, a spinning wheel, a rusty iron cage and a rusting iron cage containing a prisoner. Galleries stand 10 feet above the floor to either side of the room. And I'll post that.
Okay. Cedric knows what that means. Olo does not. Cedric is very unhappy.
What are you talking about, Cedric? I don't know what...
Anytime there's a spinning wheel and 3 chairs in a creepy dungeon, bad things going to happen.
Can I concentrate with the helm and see if the prisoner is conscious?
You can concentrate with the helm, and the prisoner is not conscious. From this distance, you can't... Oh, sorry.
Summon elementals.
Are you waiting a minute to summon elementals? Yeah. You could have done that at the top of the stairs if you wanted to prep that before everyone went down. I'm okay with that.
I'll go
What?
with 4.
Is there any illumination in that room?
I don't believe there is. Do you say 4 elementals of half or lower?
Correct.
Alright, let's have a look to see what I have prepared. Elemental summons. Okay. Roll me a d6, please. Vanguard. Alright, you got a 6. Cool. Alright. You get 4 of these guys. Now, I feel like I set them up so that you can control them. Can you still?
Negatory.
Bummer. Alright, let's have a quick look at edit. I did not. Save and save. How about now?
Yep.
Hey, Olo, I have a magic tattoo that does that I haven't used the entire game.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. I am not going to cast that.
Yeah.
How,
Is that all right? I know that's a little meta game.
You have a magic tattoo that does what?
Gives me dark vision 3 times.
Alright, do you want to bust that out?
did
Yeah.
you just forget that you had that, or?
No, I was saving it for when I needed it.
Oh, it's 3 times, like, total before the tattoo burns out?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You have the 60 feet of dark vision now.
He opens his eyes really super wide, like Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport. He's like,
Alright. And so, sorry, Lucian, did you say that you did have control of the Magmin?
I do.
Excellent. Cool. Alright, so you may proceed at your leisure into the billowing smoke area.
Can we tell what kind of creature is inside the cage?
From this point of view, he's lying down. Majority of this creature is in the smoke. You can't really make it out. It looks like a very pale browny green color of a humanoid.
Like the same color as like the tomb dwarves?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, looks like some pale browny green colored then.
All right. So as you two move in, and everyone else can move to wherever they want, three tiny figures waddle towards you through the smoky haze. A straw doll with rusty pins sticking out of its body. A faceless child molded from clay. And a stuffed monkey with the lower body of a unicycle.
Nothing but more pets for Olo. What are we talking about?
I'm good with my skeleton bird and my sentient lizard.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll show
These
you what-
guys is creepy.
I'll show you what they look like.
Oh, fuck you.
Dude,
That's my token.
That
man,
is,
such
those are, oh, Jesus.
I kind of want to call dibs on the wheel monkey thing.
You see,
I
like,
just want to offer we can kick them.
Oh, there you are, Lucian.
Greetings, creepy little thins. We're here to destroy your master.
Okay, so, the straw doll says, "You'll need to run away. The Stone Sisters will be back any moment."
What? Stone sisters.
The Stone
I don't see it.
Sisters.
Although, I don't know what she's talking about.
And then you see the one that looks like a small person made of clay suddenly grabs its hands and pushes it into its face, making a mouth and says,
Oh, hell no.
"They are coming. You've got to get out of here. It's not safe." And then the clay sort of melds down back over his mouth that he made.
Are you guys okay? You seem not okay.
The little monkey guy goes, and as he tries to speak, stuffing comes out of his mouth, and he's like pushing it back in. And the little straw doll says, "We're okay. We just really don't like it here, but we can't leave, and we don't want you to be trapped here like we are."
Why can't you leave? There's the staircase right there. Everything upstairs is dead.
We are binded here. We can't go. The Stone Sisters, they stole us. They created us, and they bind us.
Well,
that's fucked up.
I got some good news for you. Get ready to meet what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you right now, you see these guys behind me, they're just gonna watch what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm talking about, taking the trash.
And the monkey on the unicycle is looking at you like with a nodding and like rolls back and forth excitedly a little bit.
That's right, little buddy, you're gonna be right here front row seat watching this shit go down. Yeah!
So
I thought you were threatening them.
so
I thought you
in
were
the
telling
cage,
the
little
dolls
one?
you were going to murder them.
he rolls this little monkey on a unicycle, stuffed monkey, rolls up to you and like puts its hand up to you in a like a a small child.
Yeah. What do you... Yeah, I'll pick it up.
All right, you pick it up and it sort of like clings onto your shoulder, and it sort of like almost nuzzles in a comforting way, like and anyone else can see it like sort of like close its eyes, and it goes to try and say something again, and it's like
Bites your throat.
it goes and like it's all coming out again, and it pushes all the stuffing back in, and the straw doll says, "Oh, I'm sorry, Joho can't really talk that much. I usually do the talking for everyone because they aren't really good at it now anymore. I think he's saying thank you."
You paid for the whole seat. But
I'm
you're
gonna
just gonna need the edge. Everybody get by the stairs. This shit's going down.
All right, so
I'm gonna scoop up the little like straw creature
mhm.
and like hold it up to like my face. I'm like, is there anything in there? Like kind of shake it.
So you're picking up the straw creature.
Yeah, just like kind of holding and seeing if there's like something hiding inside, if there's like a pilot kind of thing.
Like you put your hands in it, and it's like, oh, please stop this! it's a bit ticklish.
I'm disturbed. I'm gonna drop it. I'm dropping it.
Okay. Sorry. And
Sorry, that felt inappropriate.
and it moved away from you, like, because you seem to not like it.
I mean, you're cool and all, but that I feel like I violated you somehow. I'm sorry.
It seemed happy, but you feel like these guys don't get a lot of compassion.
All right, so look, guys, there's like a preschool thing going on up in the shell. You can hang out in there if you want, but don't chew on anything.
Like, are you saying that to the straw bundle?
Yeah.
And he goes, are you sure?
Yeah, just do whatever the lizard says.
Oh, okay. And then, like, the lizard tries to speak, but it can't understand the lizard because druidic. And
I'll translate for you.
and the straw, she goes, my name's Straw Bundle. That's Joho, and he's Clay No Face.
I'm assuming that's the clay guy.
Yeah, that on point. Yeah. And yeah, so as all of this is going down, you notice some stirring from the cage, some movement. And as you look over there and you see standing up from inside the cage a bizarre and creepy sight. What you see is a decrepit, pasty, less full-on version of Olo. He's got no shell, no armor, no weaponry, nothing. He looks pasty with his like arms, and his skin looks like it's coming off in flakes. And you hear it say, Hey guys, please, could you lend a hand, yo? And then he looks at you, Olo, and he looks visibly stunned.
I'm gonna walk over and what?
I'm your father.
Hey, Straw Bundle? Is that your name? Does it usually look like that?
Yeah, he came here like about a week ago, maybe a bit longer.
Like he walked down here, or just like?
No, not really. And then the clay guy sticks his hands in his face again and goes, "The night hags made him. They made him from a piece of you that they recovered." They've been torturing him and interrogating him. You're Ola, right? And you're Corridon and Boone and Orvex and he's like naming everybody. Vanguard, and doesn't name Bythor. Names Chicken and Elian.
Are there copies of all of us down here?
Not that I've seen, but we can't leave this area. Not on our own, anyway.
Vanguard, could you come here for a minute?
Yeah, I can see from here pretty well.
And
Just real quick, I'm gonna hand Bythor my sword. I'm like, is there a chance that I'm a copy and that's the real me, and that I'm actually a sleeper agent?
Whoa, wait. Yeah, going down a dark path, and I seen you do it the one time we got into the...
I'm real creeped out, dude.
Yep, no, you're good. Hey, with me. Yeah, you remember the one time with the cactus? It's just like that. You're you. It's not you. You're...
I'm sure Corridon
Oh,
can detect
alright.
evil, so if he were evil, he would know it.
Nope. You're with me. You're good. It's a bad trip.
detect-
You're good.
Can I detect thoughts on both of them and
Yeah.
see if they're
all right, so you
Please-
detect
what
Please
King
do.
Solo is?
you detect thoughts on both of them, and you detect the thoughts of Olo, and he's looking at this thing, thinking, "Am I a clone? Am I a copy?" And then you detect the thoughts on Olo, on the other Olo, and he's thinking something along the lines of like, "He looks a lot better than I do. Oh God, am I the copy?" Olo, do a nature check on this Duolo. Or Tulo.
Duolo.
Or you guys need to decide what it is. Alright,
Does he have a mustache?
he does
That tells
not.
us if he's from the evil.
If is it like a
Evil,
moss
yeah.
mustache?
No. Okay, so Olo, with a 9 is sufficient to know that to know this one fact. You know what it looks like when a turtle has had its shell removed by combat, or by like somebody removing a turtle and its shell from each other. He looks like the equivalent of a person being born with no belly button.
Oh, okay.
So he gets
Okay, I can work with that.
it's not that a shell has been removed, it's that one was never there to begin with. Like, you don't see any scars, you don't see any cutting, any damage on him. You do see it on him, but not in the way that would reflect somebody cutting the telltale armored shell from a turtle.
Hey, not me. Yulo?
Milo? This is confusing.
Okay.
What about no Shellolo?
I'm gonna call you Bill. Bill, do you have any memories, bro?
Dude, I remember, like, everything up until, before I came here, and, like, he recounts, pretty much getting the last couple of stones that you got, but not, like, the last 2, somewhere in the time in Omu, when you guys were trying to find all of the stones to put into the doorway, and before going into the Fane of the Night Serpent.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he like talks about, like, if you bring up your place of birth, he knows it, and like brings up, oh, remember that chick we liked? Oh yeah, she was pretty hot, stuff like that.
Oh, man, you need to let him out, dude.
Yeah. Question. Can you do the things that we can do? Like, can you cast a spell?
I've tried, but like I've lost like my connection or something. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, it's based in the shell. It's a shell power thing. Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah.
Did you just say it's turtle power?
Yeah. It's like, when you shave a human's hair,
So
all their power goes away.
whispering in
You're
your
a hero and a half shell.
whispering in your ear, you hear Straw Bundle say, I don't know who has the key, but I know there is a key. I don't know where it is.
I'm the key.
One last question. Do you want me to let you out, or do you want me to put you to sleep?
Like, he's like, I want to get out.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
We came here to end this undeath. We've got to do that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I did.
I'm gonna turn him like
50.
I'm gonna eyeball Boone super hard, like trying to communicate that I want him to use the helm of telepathy, but
You
really
hear
bad at
him
it.
say in his mind, "I want you to use the helmet telepathy."
Yeah, RDM.
Keep an eye on this dude. He might be evil.
Which one has a higher intelligence score?
They're identical.
So we're both sitting at a fat old 6.
Oh yeah.
I did
Does this
do.
oven room? Would Vanguard be able to recognize stuff on this table behind him, or?
Also, you're looking in the room in general. Yeah, you find what looks like, if you imagine the stereotypical double bubble, boiling trouble, that kind of witchy kind of, stuff. You see like jars of unknown liquid. You see torturing tools, which are a bit bloody and looks like they have strands of flesh which match this lesser Olo's flesh, and it's not nice. But you don't see anything of use on any of the desks.
Can I tell if it's a coven? Like, can I tell if there's 3 here, or if
You
it's
see
just 1?
3 rocking chairs.
It's gonna be some big magic battle coming pretty quick.
At this,
Burn
yeah.
the
So
chairs.
if you're looking at the cage, corridor, you see a heavy padlock secures the gate of the rusted cage.
I'm gonna break this rusty cage and run. I'm gonna open it up.
How do you want to open it up?
Well, I will go for how rusty do I think I can prime open Superman's?
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, do a strength check. Oh, your hands just slip like the smoke must make it all slippery. It's not your fault. It can't possibly be your fault.
This crappy mama jump. I'm gonna take this.
Yep. Although Corridon loosened it for you.
Oh yeah, like I'm totally doing it like while he's like turned around and looking the other way. I'm like, wow, you popped that right open, bro.
You got an 8 roll of a 2. That's ridiculous. 2 2s, in fact.
Dad, burn it.
So is anyone gonna pick up the creepy monkey? He seems kind of lonely.
I have the monkey. Monkey's on me.
Corridon.
No.
Oh, the Clayface is the one running around.
It's at the back of the room because you can't really see with the way the lighting thing.
All right, so as all of this has been done and you guys move down a bit, you see that the mist parts a bit, and you can see the back door of this room. It's a 12-foot high, 10-foot wide door, and is made of green stone. Its surface carved with grinning goblin skeletons. A belt of smooth stone spans the door at a height of 4 feet, set with 5 gold symbols in a row: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon. Each symbol is engraved on a recessed circular seal.
You mean like dice?
Oh, like the skull keys.
Oh.
And as you guys are taking in the area and moving around, you are able to get a better sense of this room, and you can see that on the balcony, I guess, of this room, you can make out 5 wooden doors set into the walls of the gallery, each carved with a geometric symbol: a triangle, a square, a pentagon, a hexagon, and an octagon.
Well,
Kind of move those guys a little bit.
And looking at the whenever anybody gets close enough to look at the doors, the wooden doors on the perimeter of the room, you do notice that it seems to fit the. It seems to be about the same size as those skeleton keys that you had been collecting.
While they're all looking at these, I'm going to pull out from the net the chainmail that Corden recently wore, my old shield, and Musharib's skull hammer, and I'm going to outfit Duolo with them so he's not just naked and defenseless.
Which is great because you only had 9 AC thanks to your dex.
Yup.
Did I detect any evil?
You're doing that spell? Oh, that's right. You already cast it. Let me double check something.
We put the chainmail on Bythor. Did you have other sets of chainmail?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, we gave. Oh, right. Shit. Well, what was Bythor wearing before that?
Leather armor.
Guess Duolo's getting some leather armor.
All right, he's at 12 now.
And then he's got the old shield, so.
Oh, sorry, 13. Let's put that. Yeah. Cool. All right. So, you see both the monkey on wheels and the little straw bundle riding on Olo and Corridon, and you see the clay no-face guy, I guess, looking at everybody around the room and feeling down.
Come here, buddy.
He
doesn't have eyes, so he can't
puts
see
a little.
looking at
He puts like a little divot, like little dot divots going down his face with his finger, and sort of kicks.
Am
the
I
smoke.
aware of the thing that you PM'd me on a
No, you're
personal level?
No, you shouldn't be aware of that per se. Oh, the other thing, yes, but not the one I accidentally sent you.
No, I meant the one that. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm aware that change happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go pick him up.
And he's like, "Oh, you want me to go with you too?"
Front row seat to the ass whooping show.
Yeah, thank you. And like it get like his face seems to get a bit more sloppily clay, and yeah, he climbs up on you.
The more he talks, the more I think that little one's alien.
Jesus.
That's harsh.
All right. So, what are you guys wanting to do?
I'm staying within sword reach and slightly behind of my copy at all times. I am fairly confident that he's going to try and kill us all at some point.
Okay, so your charisma is insanely low, and his wisdom is insanely high, and he can tell your intentions. And he's like,
I'm not even trying to hide it.
yeah, and he's like, yo, bro, like, really, I'm you, like, I get that you don't trust me, like, I wouldn't trust me, I guess. And then he's like, that's a sick sword, man. Where'd you get that?
Oh, thanks. Elian shot the Snake King in the throat and he dropped it. This thing is wicked awesome.
Snake thing? The UMT, those snake things?
Oh, yeah. By the way, you're at the bottom of that crazy death tomb with the evil god in it. We have seen some shit. We just killed like 9,000 devils upstairs. Corden turned into a goat for a while. It's been weird. There was a really cool like Red Sonja kind of chick. She got her head cut off. Bythor's got that axe. It's a sweet axe. Yeah, it's been really violent in the last month or so.
And he just responds to pretty much all of that, like, cool.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a real bad place.
And like he'll lean into you and it's like, does Corden look like really old to you now?
Oh yeah, he got super old and like crazy swole, and there's a froghemoth living in his brain. Also, there's a slug that lives in this jacket that I'm wearing, but it's a god, and it got me really swole.
Cool. All right, and I'm sure you'll talk about many, many other things.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna introduce him to like
days.
Lizard. We're gonna go on for a long time.
Yep.
But like every now and again, I'm like, I don't think you're trying to kill me, but I think you might be programmed to kill me. So just FYI.
Oh, well,
Eyes on you.
if I do, man, like if I do try to kill you, I would want you to kill me. Like I would.
Oh yeah, it's
I
nothing
want you to
personal.
do it.
Like
No,
all
yeah.
love,
Okay,
all
yeah,
love, man,
cool,
all love.
cool. So you're pinging that door.
I have the Magman open it.
All right. You see that the door seems to have no handle, but it has a recess in it.
Is it made?
It's
of
for
wood?
the school keys from all the things that we've been killing.
All right. So it looks that one has the shape of an octagon.
So the green door also has all of the keys?
No, it's got symbols that seem to match the keys. As in, like, there seems to be no recess to put the key, if you get what I mean.
But these doors have the keyholes, but there's 6 of them because there's 2 up here. Or I guess 5.
There's 5.
I have 4 of the skeleton keys, apparently. Does anyone know who has the 5th?
Corridor.
I think I do, or
Or
maybe
maybe
Gordon.
Oliver. I don't know.
Let's open one.
No, I had the puzzle cubes. I don't have any of the skeleton keys.
You guys have all 5. It's all good.
I'll go up to that. I'll go up to that door. Listen to
All right, so
or listen at it.
You go up to this door. That door has.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go to that one. I'm gonna metagame.
Alright, so you're going up to the octagon door.
I'm gonna go to the door within Cordon's aura.
Good call. Okay, so yeah, you go up to that door, and when you push the key into it, it opens. And I will do that. It doesn't do it automatically. I realize I have to open the door. Alright, so in this room, you see the ceiling of this plaster-walled room is 15 feet high. A leather-backed tome rests upon atop a wooden lectern bolted to the floor. Set into the wall behind the lectern are 8 human skeletons, arranged so that they appear to be falling and screaming.
I'm going to have the Magmans kind of move into the room first, and then is it dark in there?
All the rooms, well, as for everywhere you've been so far, seems to be dark, yeah.
I'll have to do their ignited illumination as 2 of them walk in and stand.
I'll get out of your way so you have line of sight.
Yep. And that way, does anything happen to them?
They walk in, it's fine.
So a lectern, huh? Should we open all the doors then?
Should we close this one before we move on to the next one?
Or should we at least inspect it and see what's on the lectern?
Yeah, I'd prefer one door at a time and keep it closed when we leave it.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
I'll step inside and begin a more thorough.
Okay, yeah, all that you see is the roof, the floor, the walls, the 8 skeletons at the back, and the book on the lectern that's bolted to the ground.
Yep, wait up a second. Yeah,
Get your
get up.
fly ready.
Can I read anything on the open book, text-wise? Is it open? I should ask that. I
Yes.
can tell it's leather. But
Oh, the book is open, and it is opened to. Hang on, I should have checked this beforehand. It is opened. You see on some words written on both pages. On the left page, you see written, "See the lever clear as day," and on the right page, you see "Spin, spin, iron spider." And it seems to be open to approximately the middle of the book.
Just a book. Nothing special.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll go downstairs and wait, I guess.
It's like it's just like a normal like wooden lectern, like just sitting there.
Yeah, it's just a normal looking lectern. Oh, by the way, you would notice that the book doesn't seem to have lots of pages.
I will. Am I at the back of the lectern right there? Or is that the front?
You got the front of the lectern.
So there's space behind it, but there's 8 skeletons directly above me if I go behind the lectern.
I think they're on the wall, the skeletons. Set
So,
into
like,
the wall
set
behind the
into
lectern.
it?
Yeah, so they're in the wall.
I'll walk by and just kind of like pop each of them in the forehead with the tip of the sword and like break the skulls, and then gesture for Boone to go a little closer.
You break them. The skulls just break. Bits of
All right,
shards of metal, shards of bone skull clattered to the ground.
I guess rather than pick the book up, I'm going to just maybe turn a couple of pages back to the front of it and just do a quick read.
You want to read it from the first page?
Yeah.
You look at the first page and it says, backward, 8 to 1. And then the next page says, speak the rhyme until it's done. The next page says, keep the spider locked away. The next page says, see the lever, clear as day. The next page says, spin, spin, iron spider. The 6th page says, turn their flesh and bones to cider. The 7th page says, speak the rhyme and meet your fate. And the 8th page says, forward, 1 to 8. And that's the end of the book.
Well, go on and do it. I'm right here waiting to fight whatever comes out. I gotcha.
Okay, I guess I'll say it out loud.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Backward, 8 to 1.
Yeah.
How you say?
Yeah. No. Read the last page, then the second. Go backwards.
Read
the first page, says
page
that.
8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Or is that the bad way? Because the last page says
Not gonna. Boone says it's not gonna rhyme, right?
Listen, just read the fucking thing. I'm gonna kill it.
It rhymes in both directions because there's just two.
Yeah.
Do it in iambic pentameter.
Is iambic pentameter even a thing in Faerun?
It is.
Okay.
All right. I'll nod to wise Olo. Forward, 1 to 8. Speak the rhyme and meet your fate. Turn their flesh and bones to cider. Spin, iron spider. See the lever, clear as day. Keep the spider locked away. Speak the rhyme until it's done. Backward.
I assume you said 8 to 1 because that cut out then. And as you do that, a lever clicks out of the lectern.
I'll pull the lever.
You pull the lever and you see an indentation. The people, you don't, but Duolo and Vanguard and Bythor and Elian all see the octagon on the door suddenly become a recess.
I will shout up to those in the room what we just saw.
Mm-hmm. So
You're very helpful down there.
So you would feel like, hey, now that big green door can have an octagon put in it.
No, I'm kind of tempted to read it the other way and see what happens.
You can
But
do
I
that
feel like
after.
that'd probably be bad.
What door do we want to do next?
Let's try to. You wanna open up keys to all the doors first before we go through one?
Oh, do you think they open different places individually, or like you have to unlock them all to go to one place? Because there's like the one big door out, right? Like this thing.
So that's
Come on,
where
Boone.
that's where you see 5 representations of the shapes, and the one that is the octagon is now a recess, which seems like the key, the octagon key, could be placed within.
So we'll need to figure out the puzzle in each of these rooms in order to open it up so we can put all 5 keys in.
Sounds very astute, Elian.
I opened the door.
I'm gonna stand guard by the old door in case something pops out.
Sure. So are you on the same space Corden is? Yeah, you are. Cool. Okay, so you open this door, and this one seems to have the symbol of the square. This seems to be the square door, and yeah, you push the square key into it, and the door opens.
I'm gonna have the Magman lead the way.
You'd have to fight Corridon for that, I think, but you can certainly do it. All right, so Corridon, before you walk in, Corridon, I'll just move you back to there because I just want you to know what you see before you walk in. This room is filled with flying sheets of parchment with writing on the pages visible as they flutter by. A metal plate bolted on the far wall is set with a ghostly lever.
It's just a bunch of crappy stuff. I'm gonna walk in. I am gonna look down at the papers as I move in.
Mm-hmm. Well, the papers are flying around, so it's more like you're looking up.
Oh, I'll try to grab one and read it.
Oh yeah, make a dex check.
I really miss Chad.
Oh, buddy. Yeah, you are able to grab one. Roll me a d6. Cool. Now roll me a d100.
What's that for?
Who knows? Okay, so looking at this spell, at this piece of paper, you feel like, hey, this kind of reminds you of a spell scroll, but you look at it and you can't make heads or tails of it.
Hey, Boone, you better tell that wizard to get up here. It's a bunch of crappy wants.
Hand it over.
I suppose you can have it. I'm gonna give it to him.
Sure.
Can I read it?
Yeah, you can. It's the web spell.
Wait, you want
Right.
another one?
Grab another one.
Sure.
Okay.
So make another dex check.
Is it a scroll or is it like a?
It's the effectively it is a scroll. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you grab another one. Roll a d6 and then a d100. 5 and d100. 26. Okay. I believe you also cannot read this spell.
I'm just gonna hand it over my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Take it. Can I read it?
Oh yeah, that'd be a cone of cold.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna shout all of this back to Vanguard at this point. Say, hey, it's just a bunch of spell sheets. Look.
Can I
That
Can I do
seems
this again?
dangerous.
Yeah, grab another one. Go for it.
If you roll a 6 and then a 66, you're gonna get the Necronomicon. So
All right, 47. Okay. This. Yeah, you don't know this one either.
Dunk.
And yes, Boone, you do too. This is called mass suggestion.
So, I guess I'm gonna grab them all.
All right, try and grab another one. Go for it.
How many are there? Looks like there might be thousands of them floating around that room.
All right, as you try and grab another one, all of them suddenly ignite into flame. And with that, we might just quickly go take a break. As
Even the
more...
ones that were in his hands, or just the ones that are flying?
Oh, all the ones that are flying. The ones that you guys have, maintain. But
I didn't get to use. Never.
What did you want to use?
Something that made it not a 9.
Oh, right. It's all good. Metagaming wise, if you tried to take any more than 3, they would all burn. Anyways, we will be back in like 10 minutes as a couple of us need to quickly step away, and we'll be back soon. So, peace. See you in 10 minutes. Bye.